So it's kind of funny because I definitely sort of missed them the first time around, and I'm probably biased at this point because they're all my friends. But Cave In, honestly, like, like the first time I heard Jupiter, I was just like, okay, this is like a record. Like this is incredible. And they've just continued to consistently put out music. But you know, there's kind of like chapters there. There's sort of like a break, or like at least a slower period for a few years. But again, like that's weird because like I never saw them at the time. I've seen them a million times since that came out, or you know, they moved to LA in like the mid 2000s or something, and ultimately that crushed the band, like what happens to a lot of bands. But man, they're, I mean, again, I would say converge, but they're an incredible band. But I'm not totally into that style of music. But they have some incredible albums, and like the last one, it's a tough call, but I still feel I feel like I gotta say Cave In. Just they're just fantastic band.
I've already admitted to like they should have been my favorite band at the time when they were making new music, and I just they somehow just passed me by, and I had no idea.
Sure.
So are we talking early Cave In, or are we talking later Cave In?
Well, right, I would say that kind of the middle catalog is kind of cool. Like again, like Jupiter really did it. It's like that's the stuff that I got into, and then I heard like Beyond Hypothermia or like Until Your Heart Stops, and I was like, oh, they were like a convergy band. Like I actually didn't really know that at the time. And then kind of the stuff since then has been kind of continuing in that sort of like more space. I don't want to say like space rock, but you know, like the guitar work and the sort of more like bigger sound.
And the thing that I find funny about that is, you know, there was the early stuff that did sound sort of convergy. And then Steven left and came to Cave In, and they sounded less convergy somehow.
Isn't that weird? It's so funny. And again, I mean, back to your point of so of the 20 musicians that we have in town, they're in those bands.